Deep within Isdalen, a remote and desolate valley near Bergen, Norway, the morning was heavy with grey mist. The air was cold, damp, with fog slipping between the branches like whispers. The silence was the kind you could feel, unbroken, haunting. But then, as they rounded a bend in that lonely forest, they froze. Among scorched rocks and charred soil lay a body, a woman. She was lying on her back, completely burned, her arms bent upward in a posture that seemed frozen in struggle, as if shielding herself from unseen flames. There were no signs of who she was, no footsteps, no track marks leading to her. It was as though she had simply appeared. The police arrived swiftly. What they found would confound even the most seasoned investigators. Objects surrounded the corpse, arranged with an eerie precision: an empty bottle of liquor, sleeping pills, a silver necklace, and a burned spoon. The labels on all of her belongings, including her clothes, had been deliberately removed. There was no ID, no passport, no photographs. She was a ghost. Days later, 2 suitcases were found in a nearby train station. They were hers. Inside were elegant clothes, several wigs, sunglasses, cosmetics, and notebooks containing strange codes. But no identification, not even a name. Each clue was like a door, but every door led to emptiness. It soon became clear that this woman had lived a life of deception. Multiple fake passports were recovered, each under different aliases. Witnesses claimed she had checked into hotels across Norway and Europe, each time using a new identity. She spoke several languages and altered her appearance with wigs and sophisticated fashion. At times, her accent would change. A flicker of German, then French, then something else entirely. But why? What was she running from? Or whom? The case was closed as a suicide. The official report painted her death as a tragic and lonely end. But something didn't sit right. From the very beginning, there were inconsistencies, glaring ones: her body's position, the near-complete burning, and the strange arrangement of objects around her. How had she carried herself into such a remote part of the valley? Alone, without any tracks? It looked staged, chillingly so. Investigators, especially outside of law enforcement, soon developed theories. Some believed she was a spy, operating in the shadowy world of Cold War espionage. For decades, the case remained dormant, unsolved, until 2016. Forensic experts reopened the case after DNA testing advanced. Finally, there was evidence, a spark of truth. Her origins: Central Europe, likely Germany or Austria. But again, no family ever came forward. No record of her existence emerged. She was still nowhere. She was still nobody. And so, over 50 years later, her story remains bound to mystery. Norwegians call her Isdalskvinnen, the woman of Isdal. It's as if the forest itself swallowed her identity. Who was she? Why did she need so many faces, so many names? And who or what ensured her final story would never be told? Perhaps the greatest truth of all is the silence, that heavy, cold silence. For in that silence, perhaps, still lies the whisper of a story the world was never meant to know.